All right. Hey, everybody. This is Portia Jackson, business strategy and implementation coach for new entrepreneurs. I'm going to go ahead and flip this around here. Hey, representing my Michigan Wolverines today. So anyway, happy Monday. So glad to be with you all here. And I'll just wait a few minutes to see if someone's going to join us today. I usually have you all on a stand, but today I have. Hey, Amico. I have my video camera up there because I'm getting ready to Skype. Hey, I just sent you an email, too, so check your email box for that. Anyway, little personal invitation from myself. But yes, so I just want to let you all know. So last Monday was my birthday. I turned the big 3-4. And, well, I don't know if it's really that big, but anyway. And so for my birthday, my husband's like, what do you want? And I was like, I want to meet Oprah, right? Nothing small, no bracelets here, nothing like super easy. Thank you. No, but I want to meet Oprah. She's like one of my all-time role models. I've actually been on her show before. It was for an episode for moms that they were empty nesters. So either their youngest or their only child went off to college or kindergarten. And so when I went off to the University of Michigan, hence the shirt, I was able to send in a videotape to surprise my mom, who was actually on the show. So the longest running joke in our family has been that my mom has met Oprah, but I haven't. But this past weekend, that is no longer true because I got to meet Oprah, which was super awesome. My husband was able to get me into the event, and it was all sorts of super amazing people. Like, let me show you this lineup. Let me flip this around. 1 second. Let me put this here. Can you see this? Okay, it's kind of blurry. There you go. So these were all the people that were at the Super Soul sessions, and it was so good. Like, some people I haven't heard of, and then once I heard them speak, I was like, okay, I need to follow them. And then some people, obviously, I've heard of, like clearly Marie Forleo. Love her as well. She's one of my business role models. Chris Carr has an amazing story and is great for just taking care of yourself and living that crazy, sexy life. NDRE, I've loved her music since like 2000. And of course, Kerry Washington. I don't watch Scandal, but I've always liked her. I've liked her since Save the Last Dance. So I was like a Kerry Washington fan before she became Kerry Washington. Anyway, but I just want to share with you all some really good tidbits that I got from this session. So I took lots of notes, and they're actually on my Evernote. So I really didn't plan this out that well. But overall, the whole point was to just kind of raise your consciousness. So raise what it is that you are thinking about, not just your thoughts and just thinking positive. Like, that's important as well, but more so out of your everyday life, right? And Amico, like, we get busy. We're moms. We're, businesswomen. We have careers. We want to take care of ourselves. There's chores to run. Like, there's this, everyday life thing that we have to deal with. But life is more than just going to the grocery store, getting our kids fed, being a wife, whatever it is that we have going on. It's so much more than that. And that's what it's talking about. Like, the whole thing was so inspiring, and it's all about living your life's purpose, whatever it is. And I wanted to read this quote that's also, I don't know if you can see, I almost hit myself in the face there. This quote she has on the back of the book. And it's kind of hard to see. If you're on my email list, I emailed it out because I just thought it was too good to just kind of keep to myself. And Oprah style, she loves to share everything. So I wanted to share this quote with you all as well, as including the replay viewers, because I know a lot of you all work during the day, and so you watch this recorded. But anyway, here you go. This is from Oprah herself. And she says, I've come to believe that each of us has a personal calling that's as unique as a fingerprint, and that the best way to succeed is to discover what you love and then find a way to offer it to others in the form of a service, working hard and also allowing the energy of the universe to lead you. And I just thought that was so good, right? It's so good because it's just like, I'm like, if this is not the perfect definition of entrepreneurship, I don't know what it is. She's saying discover what you love, figure out how to offer it as a service, and then get paid for doing it. That's exactly what entrepreneurship is. One part of it, at least. Now, some people offer something as a product, and that's cool too. I don't specialize in that part. I can only talk about the service part. And the reason, yes, and that's what you do, and you help others. And the reason I focus more so on the service-based business is because for someone who's trying to leave corporate, or who's super busy with kids, or taking care of their parents, or just, the everyday things that come up in life, offering a service, you're going to be able to offer that service and get that up and running. Thank you so much for the hearts, by the way. Much faster than if you're trying to set up a yogurt land or a t-shirt business or some other product-based or brick and mortar business. Those are obviously very successful. They've been around since like the beginning of time, right? But when it comes to something that you want to do now, like when I work with people, I work for them for 90 days at a time unless they want to extend their offering. But within that 90 days, I can guarantee if they do the work that I tell them to do, they will have an online business set up based around their services, so based around their passions, based around their talents, their work experience, their educational experience, books they've read, podcasts they've listened to, just everything that makes you you and what you know. Within 90 days, you will go from nothing to having an online service-based business that's ready to take in clients if you haven't already taken in clients thus far. And that is what I specialize in. And that's why I got so excited when I saw this. Like, I'm looking at this little brochure they give us, right? I flip it over to the back and I'm like, oh, that's what I do. Like, it's so exciting. Like, it's so exciting. Like, and if you can't tell that from what I'm saying, like, it's just, that's what it is. She was like, the best way to succeed. And who knows about success better than Oprah, right? So it's just like, that's the key. If you're really like, I want to change my life, I want to have more, schedule flexibility, I want to have more time flexibility, I want to have more income, even if you're like, I don't need to be living in a mansion or something like that, I just want to get out of my like soul, crushing job or whatever your situation is, the key is to start your own service-based business. So whether you're doing that locally and maybe you're teaching classes or you're running boot camps or something on the local level where people can touch you and feel you, whatever, fine. If you want to do it online, which I think is easier because you can have an easier reach, I just had a whole bunch of people join my private Facebook group from all over the world. Like, how cool is that? Like, it's so cool, like, to be in this point in time in history where you can reach people across the globe, offer what you naturally have as in your own awesomeness, right? Like, nobody else can be you. And I know a lot of times people are concerned about, well, there's like 1,000 other business coaches, and yeah, it's so true. There's, all these other health coaches, and everybody else is already doing what I want to do. Okay, so what? Now what? Right? Nobody can be you. So no one's been you doing business coaching. No one's been you being a copywriter or a graphic designer or a work-life balance coach or whatever it is that you want to be. So you go out there and do you and your personality and the way that you do things. And even if somebody else is doing exactly what you want to do, it doesn't make a difference. So do you think I'm the only person coaching people how to get out of their 9-to-5 and start their service-based business? I said the B word. I did say the B word, balance. People are like, what? What B word? No, balance. I did say it. No, I'm not. There's a gazillion other business coaches teaching people how to leave their 9-to-5 if they work in corporate or whatever and start their online business. But guess what? No one can do it like I do it. I combine my own personality. I like to keep things lighthearted and funny, but at the same time, I'm going to keep you accountable. I'm very organized, very type A. It comes from my rocket scientist, aerospace engineering background. So when I tell you to do something, I'm not going to just be like, okay, good luck, hope that works out. It's going to be more so you do this, and then you do this, and then you do this. Next week, I'm checking in. Email me if you have a question, right? So it's all about finding out what makes you you. How do you bring that forth and make that into a business? Oh, thank you, Amiko. You're so sweet. You've been with me since WOMO days. That was my first online business, was Working Motherhood, for those of you all who are new to this. But I have a new podcast coming out this summer, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be all about starting your own, doing this. This right here, this is going to be my podcast. Yeah, I know. What? Yeah, get in line, get in line. I'm going to let you guys know. So you'll know by being on my email list. So it's going to be super cool. So I really miss podcasting, but that's the other thing about doing your own thing. You can do whatever you want whenever you want. I felt like the Working Motherhood thing, I love it, and I'm not saying it's over, but for right now in this season, I feel like this is more so my calling than helping out working moms. And the way I help working moms is through this. Right? One of the biggest complaints I had from WOMOs, right? And I love my WOMOs. Go to workingmotherhood.com. You can read all about it. Hopefully my website's back up. I had like a technical glitch of all things. But they were like, I don't have enough time. I don't have enough energy. I don't like having to check in with my manager when my kid has a snotty nose. Like, it was just all things centered around not having time freedom and financial freedom. And guess how you can solve that? This. Right? So that's the thing. That's why I'm so excited about it, because anybody can do this anywhere. I don't care if you're the lamest, boringest, or maybe most boring, not an English major, most boring, I don't know, accountant ever, right? You can start your own online business. You can offer accounting services to people. You can talk to people about how to be super engaging when you're a boring person. I don't know, make it up. Don't make it up. You have to be authentic and true to yourself. But the thing is, you can start a service-based business around anything. So if your thing is, yes, I am so excited about that, and I want to hear more about that. So I hope that you're on the webinar on Wednesday. If not, catch the replay, but I do want to hear more about that. But if you're like, I have nothing special about me, the only thing I like to do is make crock pot meals. Guess what? I know someone who's making 6 figures a year making crock pot meals and showing people how to do it, right? So the thing is, there's something that you have to offer the world that other people need to see. So that was really my biggest takeaway from this weekend. Super Soul Sessions, check them out. They're so good. They had a parenting expert on there talking about conscious parenting. Obviously Marie Forleo. Who else was on here? That was really good. Chris Carr was on here, which was really great. Check out it was a Q&A interview style. No, they're not all boring. Are you an accountant? I didn't know that. But anyway, so check them out when they come out. And if you all, let me flip this around. If you all haven't done so already, yep, that's my mug right there. Go to, waiting for this to, hold on a second. Okay, it's blurry. There we go. PortiaRJackson.com/5 mistakes with an S training. And you'll go to this website here. You can click on it. You can see the video if you haven't already seen it already. And then this is what you're going to learn. So I'm going to teach you the 5 mistakes to avoid when starting an online business. So during this training, you're going to get clear on what you have to offer and who wants to buy your offering. So remember, we talked about that service-based business. So that's the part I'm going to talk to you about. Because a lot of times people don't succeed, and without giving away the entire webinar, a lot of people don't succeed in online business because they're trying to serve everyone. So knowing who you want to serve and how you can serve them is a big key. How to build your business even if you don't have a lot of time, and how to find more clients, because when you're in a service-based business, guess what you need? You need clients. If you don't have clients, you don't have money, then you don't have a business. You just have a very expensive hobby. So make sure you go to PortiaRJackson.com, 5 mistakes training. It's free. All you have to do is go to this page, click the thing that says join the party, insert your name and email, and you'll be added to the list. And I would love it so much if you shared it with your friends and family. All you have to do is just copy this link. You can always send an email, send it to them on Facebook or social media, and you'll be good to go. So, yes, so PortiaRJackson.com/5 mistakes training. So, I will be back tomorrow, if not later on today, with some other tips for you guys. I'm getting ready to meet with my photographer coming up here. But anywho, yes, so any questions before I sign off here? Let me turn this back around. Got my Monday look going on here. Anyway. All right. If not, thank you so much for the hearts. If you enjoyed what you heard here today, you can go ahead and tap the screen and give hearts. And you can also go down here. I think it's on this side for you. See my nice little unmanicured nail here? And you can go down there and you can share it with your friends and family on Twitter, Facebook, and Periscope. So thanks so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you all later. Bye. Still here because my phone's going crazy. And you're like, what is this girl doing? Yep, still here. And stop broadcast. Yep, right there. Nope, not working yet. Awesome. Don't you just love technology? Here we go. All right.